Okay, hi guys. So happy Thursday, and I totally miss you guys, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Although I am here, so I'll pop in and say hi. So I totally forgot to record my lesson when I was doing it with my morning class. So I'm going to re-record this for you guys. So there's not really anybody participating, but today's lesson's pretty simple. So I'm not worried about you guys not being able to understand without the participation part. So we're going to go ahead and start this. Let me share my screen. Matthew, Alea, and Kamani, can you guys go to your breakout rooms? That way I'm not distracting you with my recording the lesson. Thank you. And if you need help, make sure you ask the person in your breakout room first, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and share my screen. That is the practice. There we go. Okay, so today's notes are pretty simple. The first thing we're going to talk about is what each one of these categories are. So I noticed when I was looking at your practices, it's fine. You guys don't have to be silent, just quiet. And if you need help, make sure you ask 3 people before you ask me. All right, sorry. So, I lost my train of thought there. Oh, so I noticed some of people were having trouble with drawing fractions in a circle, like circular form. So that's why your video was on that today. So I said second grade. It was just a review. We're going to work on it in small groups when I come back. So don't worry. You guys are doing a good job of knowing how many pieces you need. So like if it says fourths, you guys are doing your job of knowing you need 4 pieces. But what I noticed is with the circles, you're not drawing them as equal pieces. Sometimes with the circle, it's hard to determine like how you're supposed to draw them. So we're going to go over that, I promise. So just make sure you pay attention to the video if you didn't watch it. If you need to rewatch it, you can. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what each one of these categories mean. Okay, so the total number of equal pieces is actually our denominator. And remember, if at any point in time you need to pause me so that you can finish writing, feel free to. Okay, that's one of the good things about having a recording and you guys watching it that way is you can pause. All right, so the next one is, sorry, Miss Hamlin's messaging me. The next one is total number of equal pieces shaded. So the number of pieces shaded is our numerator. And it's good that you can recognize these because I'm going to use these terms, right? The denominator is the bottom, numerator is the top, okay? Unit forms when it looks like a word, right? So word. And let's say an example is thirds. Right? So we say it's broken into thirds. We wouldn't say it's broken into threes, it's broken into thirds. Right? And then fraction form is obviously when it looks like a fraction. Now it's simple. All right, so this first one, just watch, put your pencil down and just watch. Okay, so again, if you needed to pause me, totally cool. So there are 2 pieces here in total, right? So total number of pieces, my denominator is going to be 2. How many pieces are shaded? My numerator, there's 1 piece shaded, so 1. So word form, because it's broken into 2 pieces, each piece is a half, right? It's broken into halves. Okay, and the fraction form is 1/2. Again, go ahead and feel free to pause me in order to write all this down. Lillian, we're doing our practice. I don't think you need to go through, finish the notes or anything with this. You should be fine. Thank you. I'm recording a lesson because I forgot to record it with my morning class. Okay, that's fine. Just go do your practice. All right, so this next one, now you can follow along with me. All right, total number of pieces, our denominator. We have, think about it, 3 pieces. Good. All right. Zayden, mask up when you walk by. All right, we have 1 piece shaded. So because there are 1, 2, 3 pieces, this is broken into thirds. Okay, and our fraction is going to be 1 out of the 3 pieces are shaded, or 1/3. Yes. Okay. Hey, Tor, Luciano, Tyreek, and Reggie, you guys need to go to Miss Berry in the cafeteria, please, right now. All you need is your pencil. All right, so next we have this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 total pieces. One of them is shaded. So this is broken into, think to yourself, fourths. Good. Okay. And so we have 1 out of the 4 pieces shaded. All right, again, if you need to pause me, feel free to. So this one we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. One of them is shaded, and this is broken into fifths. Okay, and our fraction form is 1 over 5, or 1 out of 5. Hey, Tor, go to Miss Berry right now. Luciano, take your pencil, go to Miss Berry. Joshua, go back to your seat. Your partner just left, so go finish at your desk. For now, thank you. All right, the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. One of them is shaded. This is that silly word that's really hard to say. It is sixths. Okay, and so we have 1 out of 6 pieces shaded. Again, if you need to pause me, go ahead. All right, this last one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces in total. Our denominator is 8. We have our numerator is 1 because we have 1 piece shaded. This is broken into eighths. So you spell the word 8 and an H and an S. And then we have 1 out of 8 pieces shaded. All right, again, if you need to pause me to finish this front page, feel free to. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there so you can pause it. All right, so next part. Andre's mom baked his 2 favorite cakes for his birthday party. The cakes were the exact same size. Andre cut his first cake into 8 pieces for him and his 7 friends. All right, that's important because that tells you how many people. It's not just 7, it's him and his 7 friends. So the picture shows how he cut it. Did Andre cut the cake into eighths? Explain your answer. So now I want you to think to yourself, is this broken into eighths? And think about why. Give you a second. Okay. So in my morning class, I asked the same question, did he cut into eighths? And someone answered and they said yes, because there are 8 pieces. And then somebody else raised their hand. Stella raised her hand. She goes, Miss O, I do not agree because there are 8 pieces, but they are not equal. Okay, so this is, in order for it to be an eighths, the pieces have to be equal. So the answer to this is no, because the pieces are not, and then we'll just shorthand it. Okay, again, if you need to pause me, go ahead and hit pause, but I'm gonna keep going. All right. 2 of Andre's friends came late to his party. They decide they will all share the second cake. I don't need to circle the second because it doesn't matter. It's just saying it's the second cake, you know? And then this is 2, so I'm gonna circle that because I forgot to do that. Show how Andre can slice the second cake so that he and his 9 friends can each get an equal amount with none left over. What fraction of the cake will each person receive? So we need to think about how many people there are, right? We circle it, says he and his 9 friends. So that's 10 friends. Do we need this too? No, we don't. It's there to confuse you. Who cares? 2 more people came, right? I mean, if it didn't give you this, you would need it, but it gave you this. So there are 10 people, so I need 10 pieces. There's 2 ways you can draw this, okay? My favorite way to do it, because it's a little bit easier, is that first I'm going to break it into 5 pieces. 2, 3, four lines, and then I'm going to break it in half again. Another way you can do it, which is totally fine, right? You can draw out 9 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm just going to do this because I made a mistake. So normally you cannot do that. Like if they give you the box, you cannot just add a piece onto the end, but I'm just doing it right now because I can't do that. Sorry, guys. See, and that's why I like doing it this way because it's a little bit easier. Okay, you're drawing bigger sections and then just cutting in half. All right, so each person would also get 1/10 of the cake. Yeah, that is it. That is your lesson. You're going to do your practice. And then when you're done with your practice, you're going to go do your centers. If you have finished all of your centers, just do I ready. Meet your goals, right? If you've met your math goal, go work on reading if you haven't met your reading goal. There are some early finisher activities in your centers folder that you can work on as well. They're like the time to climb, whatever games. So there's that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And just so you know, I will be checking your notes to make sure you copy down like I did. So if you did it, you might want to go back and fix that once you're done with your practice. Only when you're done with your practice, okay? All right. I will see you guys later. Bye.